Всем доброго времени суток, с вами Лискет. И сегодня мы продолжаем творить магию. И это, что мы хотим? Делать вот так. И будем тогда. А что у нас? Ну, вспомним сейчас немножко. Мы там вчера делали. Да, это моя книжечка там. Ну да ладно. Еще моя? Есть. Так. Здравствуйте, я у вас мое заберу. Ничего необычного, все хорошо. И мне пальто. Да нам надо так. Кнопочки вспомнить. Это? Угадали. Я какая. Пойдет. И что еще мои? Там мое лежит.
An inquiring mind.
Были, да? Ну, пойдем, значит, дальше. Я как-то хожу по одним и тем же местам. А так сойдет. Да нам вообще надо. Давай сюда зайдем. Не зайдем. Да тоже не зайдем. А блин. Ё, питает. Ой, иди сюда. Есть картинка. А что ты вот так вот просто? Это типа причала с бочкой. И пока. Вот это. Сейчас найдем, сейчас все будет. Ну, прыгни. Он прыгать не хочет. Он теперь захотел. Уже моя сумеречная накидка. Я же только что накидку нашла. Я какая. Ну ладно, пусть будет это, значит. Давай его немножко изменим. Подходила. И вот. Так, сойдет. Где оно было? Да, отстань, я не к тебе. Нормально. Вот ты так на меня подозрительно смотришь.
Revelio.
Здравствуйте. Ма.
Revelio.
Да, у меня ветер. Это подвешенная кабанья голова закатывает глаза и шмыгает носом, наблюдая за убогой атмосферой и довольно колоритной клиентурой трактира кабанья голова. Ну, ладно. Здравствуйте, я у вас мое заберу. Мое. Не дам. Хе-хе-хе. Ладно, я пошел. Давайте все тут выпьем и все съедим. Зачем уронила? Так сойдет. Так, куда нам надо? Ну, почти дошли. Чуть не убила.
Revelio. Accio.
А вот подстрелю.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio.
Тут все я заберу, ничего. А, да. 10-й левел нужен. Мне 9 только. Печально. Печально. Сейчас походы, сейчас все будет. Магазин зелья Пеппин был основан в 1753 году и являлся аптекой в Хоксмите, где владелец Перри Пеппин продает широкий ассортимент зелий и ингредиентов для них. Поговорим с
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank
Ну,
goodness. When I heard
здравствуйте,
the
да.
bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
Здравствуйте, чат. Да, как ваши дела? Мы хотим.
A wise decision. Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Ну, не знаю. Пока не знаю, что я хочу, поэтому...
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Да, потом зайду еще. Как осталась волшебная брюква. Где она у нас? Смотри. Вот дальше туда, да? Моё. Это туда или куда? Почти. В смысле, что? Какого кролика? Это не я. Это что за клевета тут пошла? Не понял.
Revelio.
Оно само. Думала, это страница. О, страница. Вон там страница типа летает, а это птичка. Стой! Далеко? Где она там?
Revelio.
Иди сюда. Да, покупаемся немного. Ты выпрыгнешь отсюда. Моё. А вообще для кошек типа не жалко. Это моя. Что? Это все котиком. Хорошо.
Well, hello there.
Здрасте.
Revelio.
Oh, hello there. Please come in.
Эта тележка принадлежит Тимоти Чайлову, который управляет магазином «Волшебная брюква». Ему нравится быть в курсе событий и общаться с покупателями за пределами магазина. Тоже моя.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Мне надо все.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Что-то тут интересного у него.
I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Revelio.
Там мы ходили, давай здесь. Ну, тем более, указатель-то там. Да, он меня ведет. И вот так, если можно пройти вот так. Тут что у нас?
Revelio.
Ё. Конечно, все понимаю, но ничего, как мое. Чего? Опять птица пролетелась, а как будто
Revelio.
книжка. Страничка. Это мое. Еще немножко я смогу надеть. Плащика-то. О, это тоже мое. Теперь могу. А какая? Ну вот тогда получше будет.
Revelio.
Здравствуйте. Рубиновая два. Выпусти. Да, прям по шкафу. Мимо же ты пройти не можешь.
Lumos.
Тут. Камешки и лес. Хм. Просто камешки и лес. И так сойдет. Оль. А сюда это мое. Не зря зашли. Где я вообще? Я где-то хожу в непонятностях.
Revelio.
Книжечка.
Accio. Does it get any more cozy than
Ну, по
Hogsmeade?
книжке. Да ты.
Revelio.
Чё мое? Здравствуйте.
Watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Встань. О, очки дали. А какие? Подайте.
Lumos.
Какая-то труба. Пойдем искать трубу. Есть где труба? Котик. Котик. Котик муркает. Да, и мявкает. Иди сюда.
Lumos. Revelio.
Ну и только сюда. Ой,
Lumos.
погоди. Я промахнулся, бывает.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Да куда? Мись.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Ау, конечно. Что у вас тут происходит?
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Someone died here.
Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just the one. Now then, how may I help you today?
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well. Let me know if you see anything you like.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
Ладно, понял, принял.
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Revelio.
Да без проблем, я еще зайду. Это большое дерево с извилистыми ветвями поддерживает магазин Тимофила и Поганки. Стань. Смотри, какой. Ладно, ладно, я не мешаю.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio.
Ну что, как дела у чата? Что-то чат тихий какой-то.
I told you not to go down that path.
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a deeracle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought...
Could have got us in a lot of trouble.
I'm very sorry, Father. Only she said I might earn a reward. Instead, I just wasted our time. There you are! Ha! Finally! I'll have enough for that wind wisp. Ah, well, not meant to be. Also, I may have knocked over a dustbin back there.
Never mind, I'll fix it. As always.
Ну, чат это как бы Чисто как стример тоже.
Revelio.
Ты посчитал, сколько там было? Вот не очень много. Ну да ладно.
What are you up to now?
Я тебя тут везде ищу, а ты потерялся.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Что происходит? Что там опять? Ля, какой! Прискакал.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Здравствуйте, еще один. Рын? Что так далеко?
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually.
Ну, не мешай!
What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Loud.
He's
Nicely
faltering.
done.
Да?
Few more hits to do the job.
Ну-ка, хорош. На лоскутки его. Так.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Revelio.
Hello there. A moment if you would. I'll go and see what he wants.
Ну, иди.
Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Итак, почему у нас чат хочет спать? Почему чат не то?
Reparo. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry
Что
about.
с чатом случилось? Как же ночь?
Revelio.
Статуя пуффиндуется ингисты из Вудкрофта, как полагает основатель деревни Хогвартс, который под давлением маглов был вынужден покинуть родные места. Печально.
Reparo. Ah, good as new.
Всего 8. Это как я сидела, легла, уснула где-то во втором часу, проснулась в 4. И все. Давай и это выпьем, чё нет-то? Вообще все выпьем здесь.
Revelio.
Типа, ну их хватит, как бы, да, сойдет. В отличие от заколдованных манекенов, которые студенты используют для тренировок своих дуэльных навыков, манекены в магазине «Шапка-невидимка» служат лишь для демонстрации последних достижений волшебной моды. Что-то он пустой какой-то у вас. О, это мое. Темненные очки без оправы. Что там? Они похуже, чем у меня, но что-то надо посмотреть, да? Ну, ладно. Кстати, по этим... И сюда. О, опять. Моё. Ты. Здравствуйте, что вы?
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Ну, спасибо.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Но она не очень.
You won't be disappointed. That's a
Не надо. Да блин. Да я это уже все... Ты это, да. Верни меня. Ну, блин. Фигню мне дает.
If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
Все лишнее он. Так.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
And I sell even more
Погоди.
battle-worthy items.
Погоди. Все, вот так вот сделаем. Всё, значит, это тоже можно. Нормально.
Inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure. Plenty for your
давай.
perusal today. Take your time.
Чтоб не мешалось.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise.
Что еще возьмем?
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise.
Здравствуйте, да, здравствуйте. Как ваши дела? Пойдет, пойдет.
Plenty for your perusal
Сразу
today.
лишний тогда.
Take your time.
Да какая разница? Типа, ну, тратить, не тратить. Еще будут как
Suspect you have a
сойдет.
sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Сейчас бы деньги экономить просто. Ну. Это же РПГшка.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Сейчас бы экономить еще. Что у тебя? Завтра, что ли, военкомат? Ну там это говори, если что там, как там будет.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
Ну типа даже если и будет падать, как бы ладно, чё жалко что ли.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
Пусть падает, мне не жалко.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw
Золото
leaving
тоже
just now?
будет, нормально.
Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Как поменять прическу?
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you
Она
everything.
все
It is perhaps best I do
трясется и
that
трясется, ей страшно.
And on that note, I
происходит?
think we should head back to the castle.
Погоди со своим замком. Надо прическу поменять.
Revelio.
Что, не хотим менять, что ли? Нынешней владелицей заведения является Сирона Райан, но говорят, что 3 метлам столько же лет, сколько самому Хогсмиту. Давнее место сбора жителей деревни студентов Хогвартса, которые хотят насладиться привычным пивом или огненным виски. Что, получается, не меняем, так оставляем? Пусть трясутся.
Revelio.
Прям в ухо прозвенело. Чтите, тут мое. Отдай. Вот и монеты, как вы говорите, золота нет, ну ё-моё. Вон их сколько падает тут.
Revelio.
Ну, отдай. Вот еще монета. Ну, тут есть, все хватает. Там что-то мое есть. Куда? Погоди, погоди. Еще не все посмотрели. А, да? Ну и ладно, ну и пожалуйста. По лестницам не бегать. Что?
Revelio.
Все нормально. Ходи. Ну, беги. Она не хочет бежать. Ой, теперь хочет. Светлая шапка. У нее волосы обрезались сразу с этой шапкой. Просто сразу волосы обрезались. Ну так уже не смотрится, ну блин. Вот она посидела почему-то. Пойдет. Напнула дрова, и они исчезли. Все нормально. Я случайно это... А вообще это не я. Это на самом деле оно само. Что это? Какая-то дорожка, не знаю. Давайте посмотрим. Дебил на Себастьяне. Сюда.
Lumos.
Чай я возьму.
Does it get any more cozy than
И
Hogsmeade?
сюда. Себастьян, стой! Не дури. Ишь, ты не пускал меня. Мое.
Revelio.
Внутри, что ли? Ну ладно. Так потемнело, прикольно стало. Ну давай, что ты там? Куда пошел?
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. told you she was one of the good ones?
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Hollow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
На ночь вы должны вернуться в гостиную. Эх, не дали еще погулять ночью. Печально, печально. Ничего, потом погуляем еще. Пойдет.
Revelio.
Здравствуйте. Получили сову, говорит. Зайдите ко мне. Я кое-что обнаружил в медальоне, который мы нашли в Гринготс. Хорошо, сейчас зайдем. Конечно, жалко. Он там далеко, не? Что-то далековато бежать. До сих пор пытаешься?
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Ты?
Hello. Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Ну, давай
Following a
посмотрим.
Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Так, ну, короче. Статуя какого-то рога или что у него там. За нее заходим, идем куда-то туда. Ныкаемся мимо этого. Дальше. Там делаем акцию, картину. Что-то типа того. Но вот этот дракон, это в этом, около класса трансфигурации. Вот это, ну, вот во дворе. Давай посмотрим. убежав.
Revelio. Lumos.
Картина.
Don't think it's the delightful scent of gardenias you'll be unleashing.
Где-то здесь? Нет?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
А, вот. Нашел все. Что это?
Revelio.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Видишь, я занята. Ищи другого новенького. Кто ищет? А, вот носорог, кстати.
Rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Ну да, идем за ним.
Might some kind soul help me?
Не найдется. Вот теперь идем сюда.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
Да, сейчас все будет.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant? You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Пусти меня обратно.
This stairwell looks promising. This looks like the portrait from the map. Now, where's the treasure? Aha! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait.
Можно.
I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Смотрим, что он. Нам надо. Какой-то лев. И недалеко должен. Буянишь. Какие все. Нормально. Ты здесь тоже?
Revelio.
Зараза. Дуэльные перчатки. Нам надо. где вообще? Ну ладно.
Revelio.
А, это мы отсюда в Хогсмит шли, да? Ну ладно. Как я здесь оказалась, а? Ну, пацаны, как обычно, все.
Revelio.
Да? Моё.
Transfiguration requires such proof for why that portrait was empty.
Revelio.
Can't catch thieves!
Опять там спуянит. Блин, что-то где-то звенит, а я не вижу. Какая. Ладно. Чё чат молчит? Давайте что-нибудь, давайте это. Чат, живи своей жизнью, давайте это. Что-нибудь.
Revelio.
Кто ты какой-то скучный.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Куда ты там потерялся?
Emily promised.
Чё убежал-то?
Find anything yet?
Я уже
Hello,
все
Arthur.
сделала.
Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Spent all my galleons at Honeydukes and just on fizzing Whizbees.
Мур-мур, котик.
Frankly, I'd rather limit my excursions to Hogsmeade than life is the car.
Я к нему шла, но как-то немножко не получилось, да?
Revelio.
Серфит, взирая на мой крайне плотный график, министерство не кстати прислало распоряжение встретить нового ученика и зачислить его сразу на 5-й курс. Профессор Уизли настаивает, что ребенку требуется сопровождение наставника, чтобы помочь ему освоиться на новом месте перед началом учебного года. Поручаю это дело вам. За подробности обращайтесь к профессору Уизли. Профессор Финнелл, Джилус Блэк. Директор. Ну ладно. Здравствуйте. Я пришел.
Revelio.
Стрела в косяке, но я пришел.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow. like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Пойдем учиться. Сто 500 лестниц вот этих. Сюда.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad
Я
predicament.
вообще бегу. Да, надо. Здравствуйте, я к вам. Я пришел учиться.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Ой, и мне чай тоже.
Versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Пойдем.
Seems Crossed Ones isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Секретный клуб не такой уж секретный, но да, так получается.
Kind soul help me.
Ну давай уже, чё ты тут это?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you? Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoil sports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst. That no talent.
Как если ты тут
mind.
орешь на весь
I
замок,
wanted to
типа,
make some
ой,
new
кто бы
friends,
мне
and
тут
so I brought my collection down to the
помог?
common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Такой себе.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with
Прическа,
odors.
конечно, ну
Only
да.
if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Ну, как бы заколебало.
Sounds as if you caused a smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Да-да, чисто это, именно пятикурсница, новенькая, да, тут же это их 100-500 штук. А я так мимо пробегала, ну, самое первое получилось, да, ну, так.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Ну, не могу ничего
I'll
обещать.
see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
6 штук. Где я их тебе искать буду? Пойдем. Это меня ведет уже. Здесь.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Очень высоко можно. Не бегайте по лестницам. Это моё.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Хорошо. Что так вздыхаешь?
Revelio.
Good news! We have a new training dummy on which you can practice spell combinations. And you're up for round 2 of Crossed Wands. When you're ready for either, come and find me in the usual place.
Что я подойду? Это моё. Моё не отдам. Дива Найт. Для меня, как для заместителя директора, большая честь по рекомендации профессора Блэка предложить вам должность преподавателя прорицания в школе чародейства и волшебства Хогвартса. Мы будем рады видеть вас в рядах нашего коллектива. Прошу вас как можно скорее уведомить нас о своем решении. Буду ждать вашего ответа. С наилучшим пожеланием, профессор Матильда Уизли. Уже там?
Revelio.
Модель руки имеет специальные отметки, чтобы помочь студенту в практическом применении хиромантии. В зависимости от угла, под которым вы смотрите на эту конструкцию, она либо имеет долгую линию жизни, либо, скорее всего, умрет через 2 недели. Найс. Поэтому смотрите, пожалуйста, под правильным углом. Чё?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Да куда ты? Лезь отсюда, пожалуйста. Лезет обратно что-то. Чем ты?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Эх, туда-сюда, туда-сюда полез. Этим. По коридорам не бегать. Это нам надо.
Revelio.
Рядышком. И вот эта вот фигня. Чё? Паук это 8 получается. 1 плюс 8 это 9, да? Надо 4. 4? Это лапка или что? Какая-то лапка. Давай лапку. Вот это. Думаю, да. Получение для фестиваля. Пойдет, пойдет. Так, а тут что у нас? Получается 3 плюс 13, 16. 5, да? Крапочка. Я считать умею. Пижама. Надо. Ну, пижамки побегаем. Хорошо. Причем защиты у нее больше.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Лестниц, который неизвестность. Так, это как у нас тут войной? Да что так сложно-то, блин? Так, это 9. Это фигня. 3. 9 плюс 3, 7. 7 это 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 это Ктулха. Дальше. Эта фигня у нас 2. 15. Плюс 2. 6 это у нас ящерица. Ой, блин, эти ваши математические всякие эти. Благопристойная классическая школьная форма. Ну, она слишком не очень. В пижаме лучше бегать. Выше. Да, выше-то. Я хочу лететь еще выше.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Что я забыл на крышу. Хорошо, да. Хорошо, это не я, вам показалось. Черные дуэльные перчатки, но посмотреть надо. Ну, не знаю. Черненькие покруче выглядят.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
Надо. Кубок огня находится в этом древнем сундуке, который изящно инкрустирован драгоценными камнями. Кубок служил средством отбора чемпионов для турнира 3 волшебников с момента основания соревнования в конце 3 века. В этой комнате находится кубок школы, кубки по квиддичу, трофеи за дуэли и другие награды, вручаемые студентам. Да, здесь можно увидеть вышедшего за рамки дозволенного студента, который начищает серебро как напоминание о ценности тяжелого ручного. Награды за успехи в травологии. Особая награда присуждается учащейся 7-го курса факультета по финду и Мирабель Чеснок. Знак признания и выдающихся навыков в области травологии и успехи в работе самые разные растения от мандрагор пубантюберов и прыгучих луковиц произошли все ожидания. Кубок. Огромный.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
И все, последний.
Revelio.
И выше. Этот доспех... Да. Комплект доспехов для домового эльфа, по слухам, был изготовлен жестоким волшебником, желающим, чтобы эльф защищал его в бою. К счастью, волшебник был слишком туп, чтобы понять, что доспехи тоже можно считать одеждой. И в тот самый момент, когда эльф надел, он трансгрессировал, и с тех пор его никогда не видели. Ну, что поделать? Чё, деревенский ночной колпак. Ладно, да. Вон это. Наикалась.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gob.
Hello, Zenobia. I've found all of your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Нет? Ладно, забери.
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
Не надо.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Удала. Давай, давай, иди. А я пошел. По заданиям тогда. А будем опять их. О. Тут же. Эти тут. Не бегайте по коридорам. А, ой. Стих.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Давай попробуем.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Давай, давай. Так.
That's it. Excellent form.
Пикачу могу.
Nicely done. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up.
Давай, давай.
Ready for another round?
Естественно,
I'm ready.
давай.
Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Давай, Себастьяном.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Давай, давай.
Ready to get thrashed?
Да-да.
Apologies in advance.
Что, вас трое? Нас-то двое, блин. А. Давай попробуем.
There goes my way.
Act like a winner.
You're better than that.
Ну-ка. А чё, все?
What's a duel?
А чё, все? Ладно.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The
Да
other
ладно, я
duelists
всего
have
лишь
already
потыкала
taken notice of you.
кнопочку.
But after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. Or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
Дай мне еще один следующий раунд, ну. Я еще хочу. Да, еще раунд. Я что зря тут в пижаме бегаю, да, еще раунд. Да ладно, ну, пожалуйста.
I don't feel well. Why don't you go and see Nurse Blaney?
Yes. If it isn't the treasure hunter. Still can't believe you found that old uniform.
Бегать по коридорам, да, это на то, что надо. И врезаться просто в перила, почему бы и да. Здравствуйте, я тут это всех победила. Можно меня,
I trust
пожалуйста?
Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Нормально. Треугольничек нарисовали, все хорошо.
Good work.
Пока что вместо этого.
Where are your school robes?
Incendio.
Чем ты в стол, если у тебя вот есть?
Incendio.
Keep at it, and do try not to incinerate yourself.
Я пошел. Я все сделал, профессор Фиг. Можно... Я его немножко подтолкнула. Ну а чего он так медленно ходит? Можно мы пойдем все-таки в запретную секцию? Мне это так хочется. Нарушать правила это все. Профессор Фи, пойдемте. Где вы, профессор Фи?
Ah, there you are.
Если вот вы видите, я тут вообще-то с ночи вас ждала, а сейчас уже день,
Hello,
представляете?
sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Блин, да что такое-то, ну?
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Вот. Вы не хотите со мной, профессор, да, идти? Я пойду с Себастьяном, значит. Вот он там это... Постоянно там в этой запретной секции ходит, да? Но я вам этого не говорила. Я просто пойду с ним.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Себастьян, погнали в запретную секцию.
There you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not
что
many
там произошло?
students have Victor Rookwood's attention.
Я не
What was that all
знаю.
about?
Оно само. Вообще фиг его
I've never
знает.
even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
О, уже ночь? Так быстро? Ничего себе.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Давайте попробуем. Не догонишь. Давай пока. Менять. Давай.
I'll be quieter than a jobber knob.
Пойдем. Стань, ты ничего не видишь. Показалось. Дверь сама открылась, как бы это, и все нормально.
Librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Самое. Ладно. Давай ты куда-нибудь уйдем.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Чё ты сюда-то? А это за кафе-то? А сейчас все будет. Ты пошла за мной сначала, потом в другую сторону. Тогда, блин. Иди отвлекай ее, ну. Давай по фасту.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Да-да, именно пив.
The key.
Все, пока. Нормально
That wasn't
туда?
so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Пока.
ghost. Don't let her see you.
Ты посмотри. То вы что-то тут стоите? Смотри на меня.
Should be in the clip. For us to be skulking about.
Если можно не прятаться, там он как раз смотрит.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Он такой грустненький стал. 500 голды дали. Говорите, монет не будет.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
А, да-да. Это моё. Да. Кто там буянит? Сюда Левиоса.
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Шо?
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Делаем.
Reparo. Revelio. Of course. Traces of ancient magic.
Ходи со своей мамой. Еще что-то? Мне показалось.
That's it. Revelio.
В принципе. Это мое. Шарф цвета сиены. Что нам надо? Наряд какой-то давали. О, даже получше, чем... Ну ладно, так уж и быть. Мы сегодня уже походили в пижамке, можно дальше. Пойдет, пойдет. Где что? Не знаю, просто черный прикольнее.
Where might this lead?
Смотри, куда ты там будет?
Revelio.
Ну?
Leviosa.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Ага. А. Горят буяню. Давай, вставай.
Revelio.
Нельзя было просто вот эту движущуюся сделать. Сад и разноцветный шар. Мне так неинтересно. А в смысле? Чё? Офигел, что ли?
Revelio.
This must be the way forward. But to where?
Что ты? А, да? Не допрыгиваю. Сейчас все. Если так. О, так работает. Тут еще мое. Шапочка с кисточкой на. Хе-хе-хе. Какая.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Revelio.
Все мое. Сканные дуэльные перчатки. Черненький получше. О, опять драться. Давай встаем. Пацаны, встаем. На тебе. И тебе тоже. Пацаны, встаем. Следующее. И тебе туда же. И тебе туда же. И это мое. О, пацаны. Ай, отойди. А давай-то вот так вот. Гая в него молнию. Просто молния зарядила. Все, никого. Ладно.
It is a book after all.
Давай заберем ее. Тут. Грустненько, да. То есть вот так вот просто наведу, да? И так сойдет? Да никто не поверит.
wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Ты там за чаем-то ходил, ты вернулся или нет? А то что-то долго за чаем ходишь. Где мой чай?
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Ну ладно, не выдал.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Ух уж этот Пивс. Профессор Фиг, я все сделал.
Revelio.
Опять тут с ночи простояла.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
Revelio.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable.
Ну, поговорите, я пока тут беру все.
A visitor. see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Я попробую. Столько всего на. Репетиции можно кого-то убить.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Профессор Фиг и Уизли попросили меня обучить вас еще одному защитному заклинанию. Выполните мою задачу, приходите в мой кабинет. Стало время показать чудо. Или, как знать, может, в нашей школе появится новый чемпион в финале раунда. Колокольчик пройдет Обычно, если тебе нужны тренировки на неделю, то в распоряжении. Помню. Да, вы серьезно? Ходи, ходи. Да блин. Кровь. Какая-то огромная. Да еще. Проходили вот здесь. Он еще огромный. Замечательно. Все, водичку.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Подай. Что думал? И не откроем? Открыли. Да, ему было грустненько, он такой, прям он зашел. Так. Ну, бегаем. Как если он... Третий уровень. 12, да? Понять. Ок. Ну, пацаны, готовы проигрывать?
Future champion coming through.
Давай потренируем.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Давай. Сейчас, походи, мне надо поставить. Вот. Ой.
Good one.
Как тебе? Здорово. Да.
Excellent form. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Не за...
You'll
Я...
get it.
Надо, получается, чуть-чуть подождать. Слишком быстро делаю.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Получилось.
Nicely done. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus,
No
you'll be
manigana,
even
da.
more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Давай,
Yes,
пусть
Sebastian.
Then let's get
Помогает.
started.
Да чё он?
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
А чё у вас четверо? А,
Confringo.
Potato. Stupid.
You're better than that.
Incendio. Levioso.
Confringo.
I take the winner.
Come on. Potato.
Levioso.
There goes my way.
What can I win now?
That's all you've got.
Levioso.
всё что ли?
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Я только разогрелась.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
Естественно.
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token
А чё, всё,
of
что ли?
supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
The best duelist won.
Lost to a new student? I didn't see that coming.
Shame it's over. I was just getting started.
You can't be beat, can you?
Естественно. А, да? Он что-то похуже. Все занято. Жизнь.
Revelio.
Печаль. Не знаю, что делать. Что ладно. Эти вообще.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Да, я опять приперся.
Come on in. Healing
Можно
potions
я
are a
вам все
specialty here,
продать?
should you need any.
У меня тут.
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
Мне тут говорили, денег мало, денег мало. 3600.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for
Да,
now.
тратить непонятно. Так. По заданиям что у нас тут? Урок. Ну, ладно. Далеко, да? Далеко. Так.
I haven't slept in days.
I haven't been down to the boat like this.
Revelio.
Надо. Все хорошо. Ты встанешь потом, да? Ладно, не буду вам мешать, пацаны. Убирайтесь сами. Что быть?
Revelio.
Это гигантское дерево стоит в центре теплицы Хогвартса. Его система корней столь же глубока и запутана, как и подземелье самой школы.
Revelio.
Design Punger's onion again.
Какая красота. Это что? Стебадьяна. Ну, это вам не надо, я заберу, да? И это заберу. Это все мое. Дорогая профессор Чеснок, как мило с вашей стороны вспомнить, что я люблю клубнику. Неудивительно, что могла обожать эти душистые ягоды. Чтобы вы не выращивали, все получается отменного качества, от горячавки до ягод. Очень надеюсь, что под вашим руководством моя племянница тоже освоит этот навык. Ленора вас в душе не чает, уверена, как и все прочие ученики. С наилучшим пожеланием, Элеонора Эверли.
I hate to say it, but trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Еще ж. Ладно, давайте начнем.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Ну, мандрагора, да, это ща будет орать.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Хорошо орать.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil!
Сиди, не ори. Разорались.
Soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting table.
Вообще-то мандрагоры проходили на первом
I need to have a brief
курсе.
word with our new student.
The best time to plant a seed is last season.
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Почему вы на пятом курсе их проходите?
Did
Вам
you know
нормально?
that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
I wonder if hippogriffs...
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom.
Yes, Professor? Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds. I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade. You visited the Magic Neep? Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Пойдем посмотрим.
Hello.
Ты
Saw you
что
on
ли?
your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. Nice
Revelio.
work in defense against the dark arts.
Ща я посмотрю, вдруг тут что-то мое есть.
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean...
Еще что-то можно вставлять в одежду.
If
Я
Hecate
пока
hadn't
не знаю.
stopped me,
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
typical Slytherin trick,
Revelio.
dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. No offense. Sorry. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping... Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't... Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest.
Много всего. И это соберу тоже. Эти похожие на редиску оранжевого цвета фрукты парят вверх ногами, когда вырастают. Некоторые считают, что они могут обострять восприимчивость человека ко всему необычному. Так, нажмите Tab. Держи.
Look at that.
Can.
They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the
Берись
de-gnome, but
обратно.
they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of
Да.
plants that'd have your back in a fight.
Просишь
Not saying you
кого-нибудь,
can't
он
go
такой
it alone,
офигеет, что за капуста? А.
Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in
Revelio.
class.
Чё мой?
helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves. I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Cost me my sound hearing.
Следующее занятие. Долго тут?
In the greenhouse as in the great hall.
Completely incompetent, which he is.
Revelio. Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Yes.
He knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Это все мое. Распоряжение. Дата 31 декабря 1775 года. Отправитель Мракоборческий центр. Тема Горбин и Бергас. В последнее время возле магазина Горбин и Бергас наблюдается нездоровое оживление в неурочные часы, особенно после ночи. К черному ходу доставляют подозрительного вида свертки. С учетом репутации магазина мы решили увеличить число мракоборцев, ведущих на наблюдение. Вы входите в их число, ожидаете дальнейших указаний. Ладно.
Revelio.
Хотите своими заданиями? Мое. Одна? Что так мало? Мракоборцы составляют основу правоохранительной системы Министерства магии. Они защищают волшебный мир от всех видов угроз, особенно от темной магии. Значок мракоборцев принадлежал профессору. Красота.
Revelio.
Давайте начнем занятие. Так уж и быть, пацаны, я пришла, начинаем занятие сюда.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school.
As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Не чихайте только. А то будет не очень.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
Я сделали.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My Wigan-Weld potion's utter rubbish.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Professor Sharp said that Wigan-Weld potion can treat...
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Fine job brewing your first Wigan-Weld potion.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen. Anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Не знаю.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Так, ну, планирую вообще... может, еще часик как-то.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the
где-то
feather.
так, плюс-минус, типа.
Keep your potion station organized. A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Что такое? Что ты хочешь?
Should you chop the dittany or crush it? Wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Давай, готовься. Делается. Само делается. Все нам. Почти сделала. Поэтому.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Oh! Dragon Dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
В смысле? Я ничего не делал. Чё?
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Я ничего не делал, ну что ты начинаешь?
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Хорошо. Не ругайся.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Не ругайся. Или потом.
Revelio. I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student.
Что там отвечать?
I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
Professor Sharp didn't seem as impressed as you are.
Don't take it personally. Professor Sharp wouldn't be impressed by a troll reciting the tales of Beetle the Bard backwards. And in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
У тебя, кстати, сегодня же среда. У тебя же вроде тренировка, нет? Ты что, решил пропустить или у вас ее нет, как бы сегодня? Что-то случилось?
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Да нормально, я все
Professor
разрулила.
Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Отменили, ну, печально, наверное, да? Кто ты так хотел? Ну ладно.
Revelio.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from that inspiration for the rest of term.
Так, что мы сейчас хотим? Мы хотим что-нибудь посмотреть по заданиям. Типа все, ну. Ну, давай посмотрим, что она хочет. Далековато бежать. Статуэтки Демимаски. Эх, у меня еще не открыто. А есть что поближе? Вон там выход, например. Вот здесь, например. Чё, как тебе тут интересно вообще?
Revelio.
Эта сломанная метла принадлежала селению Вортнове. Ходят слухи, что это все, что осталось после того, как она настояла на демонстрации своих экспериментальных чар лунной трансгрессии своим товарищам третьекурсникам. Никто не знает, удалось ли ей это. Ну, ладно. Мне тебе вообще, типа, интересно, да, вот это вот смотреть, что это буяню. Далековато бежать. Ничего, пробежимся. Ты что тут сидишь? Хорошо, отдыхаешь? Ну ладно.
Revelio.
Сейчас опять всякой фигни можно насобирать. Ты когда, кстати, сделаешь-то уже? А? Я, конечно, все понимаю, но типа надо. Что-то прошло 2,5 недели. 2,5 недели.
Revelio.
Понимаешь, что? А моё лежит. Опять не могу. Уровень 11, фига. Ладно, не сюда, наверное. Рановато немножко. Да? 2,5 недели я от тебя не могу дождаться. Как так можно? Делов на 10 минут, ты 2,5 недели сделать можешь.
Revelio.
Это я куда? Это я куда-то немножко, наверное, не туда, или как оно вообще работает. Ладно. Давай пойдем по карте. Можем, кстати, вот так сделать. Ой, это мое.
Revelio.
И это моя. Почему я сюда иду, если мне вниз? Ладно. Вот там кто-то еще идет. Бежим! Они меня преследуют. А-а-а! Ну так найди по фасту, ну что ты? Ты же вон это смотришь. Просто смотри, короче, во время просмотра смотришь примерно, когда этот более-менее такое нормальное что-то. Запоминаешь тайминги. Всё. А, да? У меня тут была это. То есть я могла вот здесь пройти? А зачем меня тогда вот так вот вели, если я могла пройти здесь? Ну ладно. Ну и ладно. Ну и пожалуйста.
Revelio.
Так что, когда будет? Здравствуйте. Он мне кивнул, типа, здравствуйте, пойдет.
Revelio.
Там что-то было или мне показалось? Видимо, показалось, ну, как обычно. Тут у нас что-то есть. Там снизу еще что-то много всего есть. Бордовые перчатки для квиддича. Они? Ой, какая красота.
Revelio.
Что это? Можно было бы предположить, что этот набор инструментов следует заколдовать, чтобы использовать для создания всевозможной мебели для уютных хижин и любых, даже самых невероятных размеров. Ну ладно. Ну ладно, пойдем. Это получается... Нет, это сильно... Это не то, так неинтересно.
I should investigate. Revelio.
Что ты хочешь что-то смотреть? Я бежит как прям. Да мои поганки там прыгают. Кто-то что-то хочет. Подождешь, да, немножечко же? Ну давай посмотрим.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes, my name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the bath, Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
I'm afraid I'm not keen on mucking about at the bottom of lakes.
Oh, please don't say no just yet. Perhaps if you understood my plight, you'd change your mind.
Perhaps? What precisely do you need to retrieve, and why?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed
Сделай два варианта, одну с
Father
циферкой,
was
одну
so
без.
distraught that he forbade our family from setting
А
foot
потом
on
подумаем, какой
or
лучше.
in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool, essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
Типа просто циферку на отдельном этом слое сделать. Типа смотреть, если с ней прикольно, то пусть будет, если нет, то нафиг и все. То есть это надо будет посмотреть.
I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know of your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Чё меня перебиваешь? Ты чё, решил, типа, сейчас делаешь эту фигню или как? Или просто спрашиваешь?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Revelio.
Нашелся. Сейчас погодите. Пойдем поплаваем. Так уж и быть. Что, пойдем плавать?
Revelio.
О, там враг. Блин. Так что, плаваем или как? Темновато и дождь. Поплыли.
This must be where the Pinch-Smedley family astrolabe is.
Жалящие дуэльные перчатки. Да, купаться. У нас, кстати, жара сегодня такая, прям капец, прям с утра, знаешь, так это. Точно бы купаться не помешало. Хочу купаться. Кельтская накидка героя пойдет. Сейчас я наберу себе еще шмоток. И какая разница, я тоже гуляю. Ой, гуляю, говорю. А какая? Типа я все равно как бы это мокрая, и шмотки тоже мокрые. Да пойдет. Разница. О, рябиновый отвар. Астролябия нашлась. Малиновое облачение странника. Надо все. Пойдет. Какая сразу стала? Ух. Поплыли. Мы тут нашли все, что хотели. Что у вас там как погода вообще?
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
Ну, я оставлю себе. Ладно, ладно.
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
Так уж и быть, будем типа
I
хорошими.
can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Маска русалки.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Да, здравствуйте. Сейчас походи, у меня тут этот... У меня тут сундуки. И мешок. Мой. Ничего, я тут мое заберу. Тихо, ты чё? Это не я. Меня тут не было. Меня тут не было. Все хорошо. Очки какие-то получше дали. Ага. Пусть будут.
Revelio.
Здравствуйте, я тут мое заберу. Только немножко, да. Тут мое. Зеленая шляпа, давайте. Надо. Что это? Красиво.
Revelio.
Что вы?
Leviosa. Accio.
Просто их ну слишком много тут.
Incendio. Revelio.
О, защитные очки. Только что. Вот. И зачем все ломаешь? Я вам тут немножко помогла, все хорошо. Видите, тут мое возьму. А ну где? Не понял. Ну ладно, ну и пожалуйста. Они мне мое не хотят давать. Как так можно? Хочешь.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now, but they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ramrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ramrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ramrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Далековато. Что-то прям сильно далековато. Но если я там рядом буду, короче, я посмотрю, да? Я тут это... Жду тут уже.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banquet.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Да-да.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
Да я фиг его знает
I've never
вообще.
met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Что там происходит? Чисто по ночам где-то шастаю. Чё,
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Stupefy!
Found ya! I shall kill you for this when I get down from here!
Сгори! Ну,
Oh,
еще
watch the
один.
light go out of your eyes.
Да, ну да. Хорошо.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Clumsy little... You'll take this student...
Давайте вот так вот.
Novice luck. You're going to regret that.
Ой, что-то кончилось.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
Да, надо было вот это опять. А что тут нет? Так-то просто не делается, да? И выполняется. Печально, надо именно в бою. Ладно. Так, чат, напомни мне, когда будет следующий бой, использовать кувырки. Прям пиши кувырки. Это как в прошлый раз. Желе надо. Только здесь кувырки. Кувырки надо.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
Честно сказать. Кайф. Ну ладно. Ладно. Решили не переводить. Окей.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Я все заберу, это все моё.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Колонны типа, а здесь посередине вот эта фигня. Понял, принял. Идем испытываться.
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Leviosa! Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Не достали. А все?
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
А, их еще в определенном порядке типа надо? Ладно. Куда? Красиво, да?
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
Yeah. Чёрная. Вот. Ничего не знаю, хочу тут. Здравствуйте, да. Как ваши дела? Что делаем? Все хорошо, да? Дадим?
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Any whispers going about the town?
There's a thief on the loose by the name of Katrin Haggerty. She's an ashwinder. She's stealing everything that's not nailed down, and people have had enough. Katrin's hiding in a camp just southwest of town.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. But I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
Да все забирай. Мне тут кто-то говорил, что денег мало, да? Чтобы мне его дофига,
Revelio. After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Orn. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Incendio.
Да?
Levioso.
Можно их сюда?
Accio.
Я раскидалась немного. Ну да.
Levioso. Accio.
А, они все сюда, все на... Я ими раскидалась, как бы так. Нормально. Ой.
Revelio.
Вниз. Чё?
Levioso. Accio.
Сюда. Куда вы улетели? Да. Фига, они там просто так это... Летели.
That's that.
Я дела, в принципе, он хорошо, он, видишь, играюсь с магией. Загадки решаю. Хорошо. Он испытание прошла. Мерлин. Красота. А появится. Звонят тут всякие по работам. Эх. Эскота. Пугают. Да ладно. Сильно страшно было.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Это их тут тоже 3 вот этих ящика.
Levioso.
Еще. Почти. Сюда. Сюда, посерединке.
Levioso.
Хорош Левиоса.
Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Привет, Варя.
Incendio.
Ладно, пусть стоят, я слишком... Фигнюсь какой-то страдаю. И что-то погода как-то это... стало все не очень.
Revelio.
Там теперь очень сильно пасмурно. Что-то ветер. Ну ладно. Некоторые студенты верят, что любой, кто завоевал доверие всех 4 тварей, может загадать желание у этого колодца, будь то рядом с Фестралом, Грифоном, Химерой или Гиппогрифом. Загадывать желание. Что-то кот буянит опять. Ну, как обычно, в принципе, да? За окном погода. В игре-то. Здесь все нормально, здесь все хорошо.
Revelio.
Скроуп знает, что вы отыскали книгу. В ней ведь чего-то не хватает. Скроуп считает, что привлекать лишнее внимание опасно. Скроуп поставил еще одну записку. Она лежит в кругу камней за мостом. Будьте осторожны, никому не говорите об этом. А ты Скроуп. Пойдем. Посмотрим, что у нас. Здравствуйте. О, они все переместились обратно. Может, мне что-то типа залезть туда? Нашел. Ну-ка, иди сюда. Мы почти на месте. Теперь спуститесь к тыквам. Они неподалеку от круга камней. Записка будет в одной из них. Возможно, вы сможете помочь несчастному Скру.
Pumpkins. Ah, I think I know just the place.
Будет. Главное не навернуться, да? Вы из Слизерина, потому наверняка уже сгораете от любопытства. Приходите на заброшенный причал. Скоро будет ждать вас там. А ты за халеба.
This had better not be a trick.
Можно я прям тут? Аккуратненько. Подумай. Как я его красиво поставили. Погоди, тут интересная пещера.
Revelio.
Я приперлась. Ослабленный черно-белый шарф. Нани?
Revelio.
Оно опять это. Ну ладно. Загадка будет. Здрасте.
Thank you for coming all this way.
Уже посветлело, всю ночь шастала где-то.
The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
How did you know that I'd found a book, and that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And the ring.
А, там испытание. Ай! Чё? Ты чё? Ну-ка, давай-ка ты это закончишься. Я какой вылез из ниоткуда еще. Я сначала не понял, а потом не понял, а потом как понял. О, еще один. Давай ты вот так вот стукнешься. Там еще беркут. Ну-ка, там это. Кирилл. Кирилл. Еще один. Кирилл. Кирилл еще. Ну-ка. Там еще один лезет. Хорош. Сдохни, мразь. Комбинация 66. Вы откуда вообще вылазили-то? Вы чё? Реально быдло вылезло. Чё, есть кто еще? Да, я и так. Это видишь. Все нормально. Пойдем поплаваем. У меня весь хлеб намок.
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
Покушать. Для чего еще хлеб нужен? Он взорвался. Это опасный хлеб получился. Ну ладно. Ой, это мое. О, еще карта. То есть нам надо зайти в лес в луну, какую-то арку найти и за мостом свечи зажечь люмосом, да? Я так и
a
понял.
map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Could it be? A visitor?
Да, здравствуйте.
Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's sure to cause the most chaos. He dropped them after a particularly aggressive romp through the library.
Why did I need the toast to get in here?
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea. Seems some squids love toast. They should have taught you that at Hogwarts.
Да я тут пару дней всего, чё ты начинаешь?
I think I can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember.
Лёгкость в голове
Hence,
бывает,
if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Остерегайся
I
ветерка.
suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Ладно.
Revelio.
Скотина такая. Взял это, продал, блин, то куда-то далеко это убрал. Эх. Так, давайте, пацаны, вы резнулись там или как? Не резнулись, все нормально. Ну ладно. Худунька. Ай, вылази. Есть кто? Да запрыгни. А есть секретная пещера за водопадом? Да ты? Там нет пещеры. Печально. Ну ладно. Ну ладно, ну пожалуйста. Видишь, я посмотрели, он все это. Он все продал.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollina's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
That boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves.
Сейчас. Так. К ней сейчас Экспеллиармус выучим. Я карту открывала, дебил. Такс.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Да-да, именно. Здравствуйте, я хочу Экспеллиармус. Тут у них весело.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work.
Yeah.
The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Ну-ка, давай попробуем, что у нас тут.
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life.
Ладно, вот. Так. Учились. Так, а вообще, наверное, пока что на этом закончим. Просто потому что время уже много прошло. Пока хватит. На сегодня пока что все. Вот. Вот так вот. Поэтому всем спасибо, кто был. И всем пока.